Hey y'all, hey, happy Thursday. So today is diary number 9. I titled this diary Separation, Singleness, and Empowerment. Um, so basically, when it comes to separation, of course, in NC, you got to be separated for a year for a divorce. Um, so during that year or that time frame where I was separated, it was a learning process. It was challenging at times, basically going from a two-parent household to a one-parent household was, financial things unexpected, but it was a time of, I feel like, for me, freedom. um and I'm not saying that I was a slave or chained in my marriage, but I just felt free. I felt like this was a new beginning, a new life for me. It took some getting used to because my ex and I have been together for 20 years. So to go from being with somebody that long and then being by yourself is kind of like, oh, this different, this new. And I haven't been single in a while, like for years. So it was totally different. I've always been, since I was probably 13, 14, in a relationship or so called talking to somebody or something. So to finally be single was like, wow, I'm here. But I used a lot of my single time to just kind of like go outside. So I mean, when I say go outside, I didn't mean like partying all the time. Just going out, enjoying people, enjoying culture, and doing enjoying different things. Just doing things that I hadn't done before. Um, Tapping into self love and self care, and trying new experiences with meeting new people, talking to people, or things like that. So I can't say that my singleness has been terrible, because it really has been a moment of empowerment for me, and freeing for me. Just learning how to love myself again and put me first, where I didn't have to worry about a husband or being a wife. I could just be me, and I could just be who I wanted to be and not have to worry about taking care of somebody else, making sure they ate, making sure they fed, making sure clothes clean, stuff like that. Just me. So that's the freeing part. Um, and when I talk about the empowerment piece, what I will say is when my time was up to file for divorce, I um I didn't have money to get a lawyer. Lawyers can be like $500,000. So at this point, I'm searching the internet like divorcing NC. I've came upon legal aid, and they give you all the information for an uncontested divorce, and that's basically a divorce where you're not fighting over property, you're not fighting over custody, just a clean, absolute divorce. So we weren't fighting over thing at this point over anything at this point. We were more cordial with each other, and I think we both were just at better places to work on something. So we had like an agreement with child support already, so we didn't have to go through the court with that and custody and all of that. So um it was pretty simple. Just read the directions, file your paperwork, get a court date, go to court. And I was like, that was simple for a divorce. But what I think empowered me most was the day when I went to court. Um it was like maybe 3 people ahead of me that were waiting to have their case called, and they had called all 3 cases, and nobody had their paperwork. They were like, they didn't know they needed the paperwork and all that. So get to me, and I'm sitting here like, oh dag, I was trying to see what was gonna happen with the other 3 before it got to me. So I'm nervous. I don't like court, y'all. I hate going to court. Anything with court, police, anything, that ain't me. So of course I'm nervous, but I go up. He talked, the judge go through all the paperwork, all of that, and he's just like, yeah, you're basically divorced, basically. And it was, sure, probably 10 minutes at the most when I was in there. So I really felt empowered because I was like, this is your new chapter. This is your new life. Um, and embrace it and take it all in. And that's what I've been doing for the past 3, 4 years. Just living life, enjoying my singleness, and loving myself and learning me again. Um, and I can't say it's always been perfect or wonderful days. I mean, it's been nights where, like, Lord, when you gonna send me my person? Seriously. But I just I try not to focus on it. Honestly, I just try to focus more on myself and pour back into me and loving me. Because, like I said, if I don't love me, ain't nobody else gonna love me. So I promise you, this new person, this awakened person, this empowered person, that's me. And I just look forward to what's next in my life. So anyway, y'all have a happy Thursday. Be safe. Talk to y'all next week. Peace.